stamps this morning. Government shutdown got folks losing it. Look at this. They done rushed the whole store. Shelves clearing out like it's the end of the world. Nobody stop it.
Welcome to I Let It Play. Here is today's interesting topic. Let's start the show.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to rack up any damn Walmart, throw that shit right in the basket. I'm coming right about that bitch. Move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this. Watch this. I'm about to, it's about to be some bullshit. It about to be some shit. I'm about to go in that bitch masked up, you hear me? Masked up, racking every damn thing up off the damn shelf, throwing that shit in the basket, walking clean about there. Boy, I got me fucked up, boy. It's about to be Thanksgiving, you hear me? And Christmas coming up, and y'all gonna take away nigga EBT? Oh, nah, y'all got the game really fucked up. Y'all got the game fucked all the way up, son. Believe that. Watch this. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this, you hear me? Watch this. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm gonna go in that Walmart with a basket, and I'm gonna rack all kind of shit. I'm gonna throw this shit on the basket. I'm gonna walk right about that bitch. Put this in the car. Phew, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Gone. I'm out of there.
Y'all saying no stamps November. I'm saying no stamps ever again. Yeah. Like, I believe they're gonna phase everything out, and it ain't gonna be no more stamps. That's just my thoughts. I could be wrong. Hopefully, I hope to God I'm wrong. Do you know what people do when they're hungry? A lot of us ain't ever experienced that part of poverty before. But do you know what people would do? Have you seen the movie The Platform on Netflix? They got two of them. The first one and the second one. Go watch both. Hell, you can just watch one of them. If you can't fight, mind your business. If people in the grocery store stealing, whether that be Walmart, Target, whatever store, mind your business. Ken, Karen, and any nosy black people, Arab, of all races, genders, whatever the hell you, mind your business. All y'all. Okay? Let the professionals in law enforcement handle that. Okay? That's what they get paid for. You don't do their job for them, okay? You can take a lot of things away from people, but when you start taking away things that affect their livelihood, it's really up from that point on. They finna show out here. Y'all better be ready. If you are going grocery shopping, I think you should just order your stuff and have the people put it in your car for you. That might be the safest thing. Because if you're going and you're filling your cart up and you're feeling all good, like, well, everybody else might be struggling or whatever, and you just so, you know what I'm saying, sectioned off from the world and delusional and caught up in your own way and ain't paying attention, you walking out the store with a full grocery cart and everybody's staring at you or whatever the case may be, then you get on the road and you notice the same car that been at the grocery store is following you. Now you gotta, you know what I'm saying, continue to make turns until they leave you alone, and now you gotta call the police because you get followed from the grocery store. It's a lot that can happen in these times. Like, don't think that it can't happen to you. Like, people will follow you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people not gonna a robbery ain't gonna be the same no more. They're not gonna say, what's in the bag? Give me some money. No. They're gonna say, pop your trunk.
They all on my phone telling me we ain't gonna get our food stamps November. Let my shit not come on the 15th. Let my shit not come on the 15th, and I'm gonna show them why I went to jail twice. I don't give a fuck. I'm not in the mood. My birthday is in December. Thanksgiving coming up. I don't see that what I'm saying, cause my mama already had used my $150 this month. That's why I should never. I'm telling y'all now. I'm gonna show them how a bitch go down the slide. Let these motherfucking taxes not be on my shit come the 15th of November. I'm telling you. It gonna be an issue. It gonna be a problem. And it ain't gonna be no problem for me. It gonna be a problem for Walmart. Actually, it's gonna be a problem for Kroger. Matter of fact, I'm finna go DoorDash and I'm stealing somebody's groceries. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Don't be mad at me, be mad at Trump. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. Push that shit out. For real. I'm hungry. I'm hungry now. I just think.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck.
See, it's videos like this that make me understand why there are racists. This is how stereotypes are born. Because you really finna sit here up on Al Gore's internet and tell the whole world that you about to go commit a crime over some goddamn EBT. See, that's what Malcolm X was talking about. How a lot of these black folks out here be having these real poor state of minds. Because it's government assistance. It's made to assist for a short period of time. That's why the criteria is for you to go on job searches and go look for employment. Because once you do that, you're getting cut off. Like you finna go to jail for some spam. I'm so glad that Trump changed the criteria. Because a lot of y'all just been sitting on y'all ass, getting over on the government for years. I got a cousin that ain't never worked a whole day of her life. All she did was pop out kids. And never worked a day of her life. She just lived off the check and EBT. Meanwhile, you got hardworking people such as myself that can't even get. I want some EBT. I want some link, dog. And a lot of y'all be purposely getting over on the government. Y'all know that if y'all pop out these kids, y'all gonna get the health care, y'all gonna get the EBT, the stamps, y'all gonna get the child care assistance. Hell, I wouldn't want to work either if I knew that all of that was on the table. Cut them off, Trump. Cut these off. I don't care about no holidays or nothing. Get y'all ass up. The holidays is commercialized anyway. So y'all really be spending y'all money for nothing. But get y'all ass up and work.
For everyone that is not receiving food stamps in the month of November, here at Walmart, we have these 48-hour emergency food supply kits. Supply kits come with 55 total servings of buttermilk pancakes, maple brown sugar oatmeal, creamy chicken flavored rice, macaroni and cheese, and creamy potato soup. All you gotta do is add water. It's 10,910 calories. It's a first 4-person kit, and it has 5 meal varieties. Only $27.38. If you're in a rut for Thanksgiving, come and get you one of these 48-hour emergency food supply kits. It'll definitely get the job done.
You worried about some food stamps when you should be worried about a job. Y'all can pull up on everybody besides pulling up on a job. You've been living for free for a long damn time. It's time to get out here and be a big girl and take care of your responsibility without the help of the government and free assistance. Don't act like you did not know this day was soon to come, because it was. If you paid attention to your ancestors and your grandmother back in the days, you should know how to survive. All this panicking and telling them I gotta go take out of the store and go run the grocery cart out the store. Trust and believe me, baby, the prison doors are still open. They still arresting you dummies. And you go to jail, you're going to for sure lose your Section 8 when the government do cut back on. Don't be stupid, be smart. You're just gonna have to go back to your old roots. You're going to have to go back to peanut butter and jelly. Go to your local free food center and get that big block of cheese. It's really, really good because I ate it. Ask them, do they got the pork in the can and the chicken in the can and the beef in the can? Got to make do what you got to do because you got to feed your kids, because that's your excuse, remember? You got to start using that dry milk that they give you. You know that box of dry milk? Put your little water in there and go get you some damn cornflakes because you got to feed the baby because that's your excuse as I need my food not to feed my kids. So I'm telling you how to feed your kids. Go back and get you some rice and some chicken. Perfectly dark chickens. You know, the leg and the thigh. Put you some chicken in the water. Let it cook real good. Throw you some rice in there. Let it cook and get you some chicken and some rice. You could also put it with you some cream of chicken if you want to in there to give it flavor. And put you some cornbread on there. Some hot water cornbread. All you need is some cornmeal. And you mix it on up. Make some little patties. And put it on the stove if you want to. However, make you some cornbread with it. Hey, you got a meal for the baby. You don't need pop. You don't need candy. You don't need 5 and 6 boxes of cereal on your refrigerator. Because you did that because you were getting free food stamps. $3,000 worth of food stamps, meaning you have zero income, okay? That means you're claiming no income. You're telling your caseworker, I don't have any income at all. Because you had any income, she will budget that out. And you had to pay some type of rent. She will budget that out where you wouldn't be getting no 2,000 and 3,000. So you scamming the system anyway to get 3,000 and 4,000 because there's no reason how they should give you $3,000 and $4,000 worth of stamps with 2 and 3 kids. You should have at least about 9 or 20 kids to be getting that much food stamps. So let's just be real. You're getting over. So now you have to find out how to maneuver like a big girl, and you have to learn how to be able to piece this out and get this together yourself because there's no help coming for you, okay? There's no use of crying. There's no use of panicking. You have to stay calm if you're a real mother because you have to feed your child, remember? So,
well, thanks to this government shutdown, honey, they're saying there's not going to be any food stamps next month. And that's horrendously horrible. That millions of people are going to starve. And that's literally what it is because, honey, I'm a hardworking single mother who relies on food stamps for my food. Because after I work and pay the bills, honey, there's nothing left for food. And that's a lot of people what they do because I want you to know that one of the requirements to receive food stamps is you have to work. There's a few conditions why you can't. There are. But mostly you have to work. Okay? So these are working people who are just trying to take care of their families, and you think they deserve to go hungry because you think they're lazy and taking your tax dollars. That's awful. Honey, our tax dollars are going to the fucking military and the billionaires with all their tax breaks that they get. Because did you know the average working American pays more in taxes than the billionaires? And there's 902 of them in this fucking country. Yeah. I'm not taking your tax dollars. I work hard. I work and pay into it, just like you do. I pay into the shit. And, you know, I deserve to eat. I do. My baby deserves to eat. He doesn't deserve this. He was a planned baby. Single motherhood I was forced into when me and my husband separated, okay? So understand that shit. That life happens. And I don't want to rely on government assistance because it's unstable.
I know one motherfucking thing. If I go to sleep one night in the year 2025 and I wake up that next day in the year 2025 and it ain't no more food stamps in the world of the United States of the Americas and we got to eat Rotel dip for Thanksgiving, bitch, I'm crashing out to the fullest extent of the goddamn law. Cause who in the fuck told y'all to fuck with our food stamp?
So now they're telling people to steal food.
If you work at a grocery store and you know that the food stamps is not working in November and you see people stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die.
I'm trying to make sure I heard this right. Trump said all the groceries is free now? That's what I heard. Well, you take from us, we take from you. Thank you. We're going to be running out the motherfucking store.
This is exactly why I am not a fan of more socialism in America. We have too many entitled takers. And they just think that everything should be for free for them. And if the government isn't going to give it to them for free, then they're just going to go steal it. By the way, that first video where she is saying that grocery store workers deserve to die for reporting shoplifters, it has 38,000 likes. How about this? Get a job at a grocery store. Try that.
So now y'all talking about y'all about to go through self-checkout and steal all your food. Well, let me tell you how Walmart and all other grocery stores been prepared for this. They started that STAR program or whatever it's supposed to be where you got to pay for a subscription, and that's the only way you could get a cashier. I know y'all probably ain't noticed that, but that's the way it been going. 2, they got police departments stationed in Walmart. Yeah, so real officers are sitting in them control and surveillance rooms, watching everything y'all do, watching the car you pull up in, running your license plate number. They doing all this before they confront you for stealing. Please keep in mind, this is 2025. You will not be able to get away with crime so easily or at all. Really, crime is becoming extinct. There's no way for you to do anything without really getting caught these days. For all the people that plan on, let's unite together and we all gonna walk in Walmart, Kroger's, Target. We're gonna walk in all these grocery stores on one day and we're just gonna steal everything. What? Y'all ain't been seeing the way they've been expanding these prisons? They've been making room. Y'all talking about having a national theft day. Y'all gonna leave them babies out here parentless, and they gonna be wards of the state who end up convicted criminals just like their parents. So come on, man. Let's not turn into hardened criminals overnight behind inflation and food costs.
So apparently there's this thing called No Stamp November, honey. Have you heard of this? Where the government has shut down. Apparently they are not going to give 41 million Americans their food stamps. You mean to tell me that 5 people are standing in the way of this government shutdown being over with? If 41 million people don't get their food stamps for the month of November, I'm just kind of curious. What do you actually think is going to happen here, government? I'm already predicting that there's going to be nothing but mad chaos. I'm talking about people are going to be looting stores. They're going to be going into the grocery stores, anywhere and everywhere they possibly can, stealing food just to be able to feed their families. What is this government shutdown for anyways? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't been in the loop on it. Now, my sister has been telling me some stuff, but I'm just going to say this right now. I think it's the biggest crock of shit I've ever seen in my life. How many kids do you think are going to go hungry whenever their parents don't get their food stamps? Sometimes some of them families, the food stamps that they receive, that's the only money they have to eat on for the month. I guess I need to do a little bit more research because I don't know 100% as to why the government completely shut down. I mean, my sister did tell me a few things, but if you want to know, I've been just so busy with work and dealing with Josh's health that I haven't kept up with it really. But I do know one thing for sure. I cannot stand to see somebody go hungry, and to think of 41 million Americans going hungry in the month of November is just breaking my heart. So please, somebody leave in the comment section on why the government has shut down and what they plan to accomplish by it. And if it only takes 5 people to make this government shutdown go away, then why aren't you wanting to do that, people? Politicians, listen, the American people are sick and tired of you lining your pockets while we're out here working 60, 70, 80 hours a week and still not being able to afford our lives. We're not able to afford to feed our families. Just to afford some groceries, we have to sell a kidney. And heaven forbid you want to go buy your kids some school clothes or they need a new pair of shoes because, honey, you might as well sell your other kidney just to be able to do that. Sooner or later, it seems like we're going to be selling all of our body parts just to survive.
Folks, this is going to be the greatest call in history. No food stamps for you, believe me. Call your mammy if you're mad. Steal and you'll be on a mugshot, folks, Broward County style. It's a disaster. Wigs coming off, edges gone. Hope you hoes got snacks because you're not getting anything from me. I said what I said and nobody's going to top this call, folks. It's the best, believe me.
I'm going to tell you like this right here. If you done got your stamps for this month or you haven't got them yet, if you done got your stamps or when you get your stamps for this month, don't go running trying to sell your damn stamps. Don't go running buying all that goddamn junk food, them knickknacks and all that bullshit. Don't be trying to do nothing else other than put some grocery in that refrigerator and some grocery in that deep freezer, because I'm going to tell y'all what's happening. So that whole rumor talk about no stamps being issued in November is a fact. Nobody in America that's in the EBT or part of the EBT program will receive food stamps in the month of November. Nowhere in the United States, if they have a government SNAP EBT program wherever you are, they will not be issuing no benefits. Now, this is the crazy thing. I don't know if y'all really believe a lot of the stuff or if y'all reading up on it, but bro, brace yourself because it's not just November. Listen to me, it's not just November. It's not just November. They trying to phase out and get rid of food stamps just like they trying to do the Section 8, the government assistant, anything that's government assisted, any programs, they trying to get rid of all of that. You see what I mean? And they telling everybody it's to save money and it's the this and it's that. That's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. Don't be no fool. A lot of y'all, like I said, a lot of y'all wake up and run the social media and bullshit. Y'all receive food stamps. Y'all get some type of government assistance. Y'all better start waking up and looking what's going on around y'all. Cause like I said, you gonna wake up one day in the world, in the life that you know and used to and feel like you entitled to, that shit gonna change. And they doing it right in front of your eyes. Like I said, you gonna.
And I just wanna come on here and say to you people that be standing in front of the stores and the Good Samaritans and all of that, when November 1st come, and if they don't uplift this shutdown for these SNAP benefits, I'm going to need y'all to mind y'all business. Please mind y'all business. Those people, they trying to feed their kids, and they trying to go home and just feed their kids. And I would I would hate for you to not be able to make it back to your family and for you to not be able to make it back home because you trying to save these billionaire companies. You hear me? Of their funds when they actually have insurance on every box of macaroni in there. So just mind your business and go on. And if you gonna be a good Samaritan and you gonna stand there and you gonna pay and you gonna do all of that, do your part. Do your part. But for those that are out there trying to do what the fuck they gotta do, please leave them people alone and let them take that food back to their kids. Let them take that meal back to their kids. Let them feed their kids. Let them feed their husbands and their fathers and their mothers and all that shit. Don't have nothing to do with you, because when all this shit is over, you either will be here or you won't. I'ma just say that. Either you gonna make it out or you won't. Because people...
Man, I fucking hope like hell EBT gets cut off November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Not only because it would just be good for everybody to see all the welfare queens be exposed for the deadbeat parents they absolutely are, but mostly because it would be really nice to just pay 30 to 40% less for all my goddamn groceries.
Tell me you don't understand business without telling me you don't understand business. Lots of stores are going to go out of business. Lots of people are going to lose jobs. And trust me, prices will go up. I don't know about the economics that you study, but it definitely is not the way you're thinking. You will not be saving money.
Bitch! Starting next month, we ain't getting no EBT food stamps. I'm irritated. Mama! Next month, we ain't getting no EBT food stamps.
Dealer today enlists the all-new 20.
Oh my God! Everybody pack your shit because we finna go up there to the White House for that orange bitch. Oh, y'all must thought I was playing. We finna catch that train up to that White House. Let's go. Today. Right now. Let's go. Tonight. So what the fuck is we gonna do?
Yo, Walmart just had to do an emergency evacuation. And you are not going to believe why. So because Donald Trump decided to take away food stamps for the month of November, people are now bum rushing Walmart with big ass buckets, stealing shit off the shelves, pushing shit. It is crazy. The Walmart in my city just had to do an emergency evacuation because people were just running in and just stealing, filling up cars full of food. Like, these people are going crazy over their food stamps being taken for. And why November, Donald Trump? Why November? Because Thanksgiving. What are they going to do for Thanksgiving? Y'all, this is not happening. This is what it has come to. Food stamps are being taken, so people are now resorting to stealing from Walmart.
It's been 7 days since I lost my food stamps, so I have not been able to afford groceries I didn't get my cash assistance for this month. Section 8 didn't pay my rent yesterday, so now I have to come up with $1,100 that I don't have, okay? $1,100, where am I gonna come up with that? I don't have a job. I'm not looking for a job. I'm not going to get a job. I've never had a job. I'm not going to do it now, okay? I have been on welfare benefits for 13 years. And now they decide they want to put a time limit on this. It has been 13 years that I have received almost $10,000 a month in benefits. And now you expect me to just get up and find that $10,000 somewhere else. I have 6 mouths to feed. 6 mouths. It has been a week. I have not been able to put food in this house. I now have to come up with rent. Yes, I got my nails done today. Yes, I got my eyelashes done today. Yes, I got my eyebrows done today. Okay? Because just because I can't pay my bills does not mean I have to go around looking like a bum. So yes, I did get my nails done. Sue me, okay? Sue me. $1,100 is a lot different than $80. Okay? I had $80 to get my nails and everything else done. I don't have $1,100. I have over 200,000 followers on my main account, and I can't get one person to help me. Not one person. When it is your responsibility as a taxpayer to support me and my children.
Bitch, they said y'all not finna get no food stamps for November. They said it's over 40-some million people that would be affected by this. And this is all due to the government shutdown. They said this shit includes SNAP, WIC, all that. Anything that includes with food, that shit is going down. Now, I don't know if it's true, but they saying that if you got kids under 5, you still would get food stamps. Meanwhile, they saying there's insufficient funds. People finna go crazy. America is finna shut this bitch down. I feel bad because it's finna be so many families without. People already stressed over if they gonna get paid or not, especially dealing with federal shit. Like, people got bills and stuff to pay for, and that shit don't stop. Like, they don't stop our rent. They don't stop our lights. Like, that shit don't stop, and we literally gotta figure out and fend for it. That I know that's why it's always good to have emergency funds, but everybody's life ain't good enough for them to have that, if that makes sense. I think this law go into effective for November the 1st. I saw a few people saying that it's supposed to start at the end of October, but I'm not absolutely sure about that because I didn't read up on that part. But I think it's November the 1st. Y'all better be really prepared because it's some shit.
This, y'all, this is why. This is why. This is why. Cause what? 3 carts full, y'all. Let me pass her a receipt. This guy said, y'all, they didn't even buy it, and that's what making me even more mad. And everything won't even rung up yet, y'all. $1,013. This is why. This is why I be mad at work. This is why I don't want to work on the 1st, or the 2nd, or the 3rd, or the 4th.
Okay, so yes, November's benefits, people are getting alerts saying that if the government shutdown continues, that there may be insufficient funds for the month of November. However, food stamps are a mandatory program. Citizens, participants are legally entitled to these funds. So in the past, if something like this happens and has happened, they take extreme measures to make sure that the recipients are receiving this funding because it is life securing and saving funding. This goes out to disabled people who are unable to leave their homes. This is not something that they would take lightly. It would be very serious. It would cause major grocery store shutdowns because they are gearing up every month, the beginning of the month, for all of these millions of dollars of EBT and food stamps to be coming through. There would be so much chaos coming from this. They would not allow it, regardless of what you think about Trump. It's not going to happen. Do not let fear set in. Trust in our Lord and know that everything is going to be okay. I'm just trying to...
So it has now been confirmed that food stamps will not be continuing into November with the government shutdown continuing, which means that millions and millions of people who rely on food stamps for food for themselves, their families, their children, will now be going without. And while I can never tell other people exactly what to do, how to feel, or what to say, I can say that I am blind, deaf, the second I walk into a grocery store, such as Walmart, Target, you name it. I don't see anything. You have baby formula, that's great, moving along. You have food for your kids, your family, yourself, that's great, moving along. You're getting a turkey because you and your family still deserve a good Thanksgiving just like everybody else. I'm moving along. I don't see anything. Firstly, because these corporations are multi-billion-dollar corporations who will not even understand that they're losing any money because they're not. Because of their shrinkage, they'll just pay it off to insurance, they'll write it off as a tax write-off. The companies are not struggling. And I don't hate my fellow Americans who are struggling just like I am enough to get them in trouble for trying to feed their family because the government has failed them. Your question shouldn't be, why are people stealing? Your question should be, why is the government allowing people to get so desperate that it is necessary?